what's going on, everybody? Welcome to our first ever playthrough of Rocket Knights. I am Heartazac, one of the writers of the show.
And I am Forte. I play Tori, and I also help write the show.
So we're doing something a little bit different tonight. Normally I do things with Fel, and tonight we decided to have some fun with Forte.
Yes,
and
as most people do.
Yes. now, tonight actually Forte is going to be on the controller because I have never played this game, and he's a master at this.
Yes, this is actually made by the same guy that made the Contra series.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I actually didn't know that. So this was going to be almost exactly like a Game Grumps kind of deal. So this should be fun.
Yeah. Well, This game was basically my entire childhood. I grew up on this. I think it's better than the Sonic games, and I will honestly take that opinion to my grave. I wholeheartedly think this is a better game than Sonic, and it's really good.
Oh boy, that is.
It's big shoes to fill. Yes, big red and white shoes to fill, but it really fills them. Anyways, I'm saying this in normal because easy mode is for children, basically. I think there's actually a children mode. Yeah, there is a children mode.
Oh my god!
This is the American version. There's the children mode, the easy mode, the normal mode. The hard mode, you die in one hit. And I don't have the stomach to put you guys through that many continues. So, we're going to do that. Yes, I have beaten the game on that difficulty with save states, but it's still really hard. It's like, the guy who made Contra had to put in a hard mode, of course.
So, actually, I just realized, can we actually get rid of that frames per second, or are we going to be okay with that?
50 frames. I don't think games back then ran at more than 60 frames per second.
Well, no, actually, I was just thinking because I was looking at our little recording session. I was like, oh, hey, it's actually showing. But
are you ready for some story?
Story.
Oh yeah, check it out. We got a story. We got a mountaintop and slow turn and boom.
Hey, why is Ganondorf in this game?
Oh shit! I never thought about that before, but he kind of is.
Yeah, because like it looks like the original 1980s where Ganondorf looked like a legitimate pig.
Yeah.
And then later on became the humanoid version, and then it was when I want to be the big mighty pig thing when I get all my power.
Yeah. Man. No, there's lots of little pigs instead. This game actually borrows a lot from like a lot of different areas, so you'll see some loving references to Gradius and stuff as we go along. But I'll not get more ahead of myself. Basically, we spend this game playing a possum or a possum. His name is Sparkster, and he's got a jetpack, as you can clearly see.
So, yeah, actually, that's actually really interesting how he has just is he like the only one legitimately just has a jetpack?
The only one that has jetpack? No, there are others with jetpacks, as we will see as we continue on playing this game. But yeah, there are a few things about the mechanics of the game that make it fun, like hitting things with the sword as opposed to the shockwave does more damage, as you can see there. Like if I just shoot the shockwaves at the thing, it goes down a lot less fast. So you want to actually get in there and start slicing things up.
I didn't know this game had Star Wars in it, honestly.
Oh, there is a lot more of Star Wars in this game. You will like this game make Luke Skywalker blush. And that is the honest truth. And yeah, there's a little one up there for all of you who are, checking out where the one-ups are. Now you can rock it in any one of the 8 directions, or if you go still, you can just do a little spin move like that. If you don't press the direction.
So actually, this has a lot of the same elements to the original Mega Man series.
Oh yeah, no, this is a lot of the classic, run and jump. Now, this guy, I'm gonna fight, the hard way for a little bit, just to show you how it is. But there is a much easier way to beat this boss, which is cheat and do this.
Oh wow, that is.
Talk about like the most horribly designed thing on the planet. It's like, yes. But we won't make it able to turn. Let's build a tank, but make it completely unable to turn around or go in any direction that's not straight ahead.
But at least it's waterproof.
Well, I mean, I guess it works in a game where you're a side-scrolling platformer and you don't need to go in one direction. But yeah.
And we are flying away!
Oh yeah, I kind of went into this pretty quick, but this game also has several flying levels. And, you know, this was the pinnacle of this kind of thing back in the day, because, as you can see, the physics are a little bit different in the water, and that was actually quite a bit of time back then to code that thing. Like, reflections and stuff in games back then,
well, this was
a lot more of a big deal.
When was this game actually made again? It was in fact in
1993.
93? Okay, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense then.
Yeah. Oh, and there was that water dragon. I probably should have let him stick around for longer. It was like, hi, bye. I promise I'll let the next few bosses like hang around for a longer period of time. But yeah, basically you enter in the castle and there are all these people that are really upset and they don't do anything.
So wait, they all look like the citizens and our hero are all possums, while their bad guys are horny hogs?
They don't have any horns, they're just hogs. They're just pigs. Probably fascist pigs, knowing, you know.
Well, when I was thinking of horny hogs, I was thinking the other way, but that works too.
There, I'll just jump over that guy. He can die a slow, painful death from ass on fire.
Speaking of which, it looks like you're about to get your ass on fire.
This section's always been a lot of fun.
Jeez! Talk about a case of hot breath.
This is like me after curry.
Oh, actually, no, he's not wrong.
But yeah. Also, the way they make the screen go wavy like that, this is like the pinnacle of graphics back in that day. This pushed the Sega Genesis to the limits of its blast processing capabilities. Whatever the hell that means. Yeah, you remember the whole blast processing thing?
Oh god, I actually do remember that. That actually was
They're like, it has blast processing. What does that mean? We have no freaking clue, but it has it. Oh, I lost some health.
Well, if that would have been hard mode, you would have gotten screwed.
I'm sorry for my insolence, guys. Coming up, there's this part. I always do this a certain way. What could be in the box? Oh, that's not what I wanted.
It's a piggy!
He looks really fucking mad, doesn't he?
I was so mad.
I like that guy, though, so I always try not to kill him. So, if you time it right, you can just walk by this guy without getting hurt. Like that. See, because look at him. He's just having a good time down there. He got his little thing in, and, you know, he doesn't... He's like the Pinkie Pie, like, that happens to be part of the fascist regime, you know?
Actually, have you seen that death battle between Deadpool and Pinkie Pie?
I have not yet. Please don't spoil it.
I was gonna say, it's actually...
I heard it was a tie, actually.
It was funny, actually. It was. I will say that. It is interesting.
Yeah. I know this thing looks like a caterpillar, and if you noticed in the distance of the first level, it looked like a spider. I have no clue what that is all about, but I guess they changed it to a weird caterpillar thing at some point.
I was thinking more of a centipede because of the horns.
Oh yeah, but it still spits out these little spider things. And if you're thinking that the way to beat this thing is to get that little vulnerable spider, you're probably right.
Because it's kind of... wiggly, fun.
He's just trying to get at me with his tail. So come at me, bro. And we've beaten the first boss.
Holy crap, wow.
Oh, and one of the fun things about this game, every time you beat an act, it'll freeze frame you on whatever pose you're on. So it's always a little fun to like try to hit a certain pose when you're doing it. At least that's what I try to do, because, you know, I don't have any real friends.
Oh, you have friends, my friend. I mean, you have us with Team.EXE.
Oh, and speaking of which, you asked if there are any other people with jetpacks. There you go. Enter Axel Gear, the edgy counterpart to Sparkster. And he is going to be a stick in our craw for a very long time.
He's got a long ship. Is he compensating
and
for
we're
something?
dead. Yeah, he's...
Okay, he has a long ship.
Actually, the one that's compensating for something is in stage 4, but... Yes. Another thing, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I freaking love the music from this game.
The music is actually something really cool.
But yeah, and they have all these creative bosses too.
Because some of these I've seen are similar, but they are still kind of creative still from what I've seen.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of homages to this. You don't even know how much Gradius is in this game and how much Star Wars is in this game. Like if you're a fan of Gradius, you will see it. Just trust me. It's later in the game, but it's definitely there. But yeah, the water sections actually are a lot of fun, and they don't have any like breath mechanics. But they do have a mechanic in the stage that's really cool that you'll see in a few minutes.
Well, at least that's different because most of the majority of the time water levels are just the hardest thing to deal with.
Yeah. I'll admit, like, this one's like a really hard one if you're playing on the hard mode because the boss that's coming up is really hard to get past without without being hit, rather. But you're about to see what this level's all about. You know, these little things, and when they go behind the waterfall...
Oh, so it kind of gives you like this 2D, 3D aspect.
And when you see the stuff behind the waterfall, you don't want to run into that, you know, if you don't want to get hit by those little spikes.
Okay, makes sense.
Alright, and we're at our first mini-boss of the stage. Yet another worm-like creature. How original, right? But this one's in a water level, so it's different. And you just hit the red thing on his tail. I don't know if I'm anywhere near close to optimal on this level. But, it's always hard for me to get through it without being hit.
That actually, from this look alone, because of the fact that it's, it goes in and out, that does look hard. They have to just be able to squeeze through.
Yeah, thankfully it gives you these apples afterwards, and, you just need to make sure you're not behind the waterfall to run into those spikes upon exit, and you'll be good. Alright, ow. I'm not as good at this part as I used to be. There we go.
I will say this, like a lot of other games that you see, like the Mega Man and the Mario games, he does have a lot of expressions as well. Like you can.
Oh yeah, he's very expressive. He's just such an adorable little shit, isn't he?
He is actually.
But yeah, I actually realized I haven't explained at all how the jetpack system works.
It's because you're kind of working underwater here.
Yeah, basically the way it works is if you hold down the attack button, your jetpack charges up. Like, see?
Yeah.
Charge. That's how you get that to work. Oh, and this is the train level. This is like one of my... every level is one of my favorite levels in this whole game, but I have very fond memories of this game and having someone turn it off after the first time I beat the boss here and being really mad about it. I was 5, sue me. There's also like there are little tricks you can do, like if you run your cart into someone, you can kill them like that. Oh, and
you have a death cart? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
They actually do the same pattern every time, so if you just remember like when they come out. I believe one more there, and then there's 2 on the left side. There's 1 and... oh, never mind, I was wrong. They do one of the sides twice in a row. Yeah, there we go. Now, this is me trying not to embarrass myself by getting this one up. Fuck. And I did it anyways! Well, you know, we'll just, for the sake of time, not be getting that one up again.
Like, I got the one up! Ah, crap, I lost it!
Hey, but I can show you this pattern, right? Okay, so it's right, left, right, left, right, and I believe it's right again? Yeah. And then it's left, right, left, left. Left. And... oh. Nope, I'm one off. I used to have that down, but not quite so much anymore. Okay, we will skip the tempting one-up of Doom, because, god damn it, I've died so much for that stupid one-up.
Hey, at least you never lost any gain.
Yeah.
They never lost. They didn't lose any gain. So
Yeah, I didn't lose anything except for like a bunch of our viewers' time. Hey, you know what? If you cared about wasting time, you wouldn't be watching us.
We're not that entertaining.
But yeah, these guys just fill up the screen if you're not careful. But this is like kind of a fun section though, to just kind of get up there.
I was wondering how it's actually things like, hi, I have a feeling we're gonna be having chickens coming out.
But did you actually expect chickens?
I was kind of half expecting chickens, yes.
Actually, one of the cool things is like this guy will. Oh,
as he flies away.
you fucking bitch! I was gonna say like. You used to stay with me through like half the boss fight on this normally, but like now I feel, yeah, let's go. We need to move on, Sparkster. We've been hurt too many times before. Oh.
It's a choo-choo train with a nose.
And you can see here, you can even tell from like the way it flashes that you're doing more damage, which is, it's so nice to, you know, that they actually indicate that in the game. But yeah, this is the first like really major feeling boss in this game. It actually has multiple stages, as you'll see. Yes, the second stage is hands.
Giggity.
I don't know what's so giggity about hands, but
well, you can get very handsy with people.
I think this is a very hands-on boss, to be honest. Honestly, this one means a lot to me, though. Like, I get really touchy-feely when I think about this boss.
Forte.
I know I'm insufferable, but, you know, I just need to train not to be. Sorry, that was bad.
That one was bad.
There we go. And on to phase 3 of the boss, which is the most random and kind of like the most consistently difficult when it comes to the hard mode. Ow. Oh yeah, and if you rock it to the other side, you can't even hurt it. Oh. Except I didn't manage to rock it over correctly, but...
I was gonna say, it's like, that's what
I was gonna prove my point, but... Yep, see? I got a jumping pose.
He looks like he's ready to go, I really have to go pee right now, so I'm trying to get out of here.
He doesn't look very happy. It's like, oh, I'm just jumping. It's like, dear God, I hope he doesn't mess it up. I'm not the one controlling the jumps here. I'm trying to remember, is this the underground stage? Oh, you know, in these interlude scenes in the Japanese version, they actually have like a band of little possums.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's adorable, yeah. There. Now, the one thing that gets me on this level is I always try to speedrun it because it's so much fun to speedrun. Oh, but yeah, remember how I was talking about reflections being a sign of quality in old games?
That actually is.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good reflection.
Yep.
Even like in games like I remember like seeing the reflection in Spyro, in the Spyro games, I was like, wow, that's actually really cool.
Yes, I realize that magma isn't supposed to be reflective, but this is a fantasy world, damn it. And one of the cool things is like, in this section you're supposed to look... Because the crystals block out your view, you're supposed to look at the reflections to be able to platform. So yeah, it's like kind of a little interesting little tidbit.
Yeah, no, because again, despite the fact that lava is, it'd be weird to see having lava that reflective. Actually,
I guess it's gem lava. It must be some kind of like, you know, really
shiny rocks.
Yeah, it's what happens when you melt down shiny rocks, because we all know that glass is highly reflective while it's superheated. Oh wait.
I was gonna say, like, how?
Oh, at least there are bananas here.
Okay, I was actually thinking for a second. I was like, wait, do possums eat bananas? And I thought it was like, well, yeah, they do.
Do they?
Right.
We'll have to look.
That's one thing. I have to-
Commenters, do possums eat bananas? This is the question we must know. And then, secondary question, follow-up question, do they eat apples too? Because there are apples in this game as well. We all know they eat one-ups, though. Everyone eats one-ups. It's the most delicious meal of the day. And of course, just in case you end up in the sewer, there's always a boss there to meet you.
Now, okay, here's an interesting question now.
All
Is
right.
that a submarine, or is he legitimately just sitting inside an open-head pod and somehow breathing underwater? Because he was with Rocket.
Oh no, that's. I believe that's glass.
Because with Rocket, I can understand that he's he's going up and down even though there's no breathing mechanic.
Oh yeah. At least he can hold his breath longer than Sonic. Fucking Sonic is like, oh my god, I haven't had air for 5 seconds. It must be all those chemicals that he, went into in the chemical plant zone. Well, yeah. That boss can sometimes be a real pain. Oh. What? Ow.
Oh shit.
That wasn't my fault.
Oh, the walker said, the walker kind of went, nope.
I will massacre every bat on this level. Ow. It was worth it. Now it's hard mode. Like, look how much health I have.
Oh shit.
All for bat revenge. It was worth it though. The other thing that makes it a little bit difficult is the walker's movements jerk you around a lot when you're on it.
I can
Like,
see
you'll
that.
notice
yeah.
that I don't actually stay still when I'm like on the walker. I have to constantly move to keep from falling off. Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, hard mode with a giant, a lava fish.
Yep.
He's a.
No, why?
I was gonna say he's a kind of bit of a munchie.
Okay.
Bro's got the munchies there.
Yeah. Don't you know giant fish prey on the platforming blocks? That's how it works. Now, I always like to jump from block to block because I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be, but you can actually just walk from block to block. It really cheapened the experience a little bit when I did that the first time. You're like, oh, that works? Oh, and it also gives you free health, so...
Okay. So,
Of course, this boss would be completely invulnerable if the dude didn't jump out and let you whack him as many times as you wanted.
that's actually a good point. I was like, wait, that made no sense there. Why would he jump out?
Because he wants to give Sparkster a fighting chance. He's just that much of a filthy braggart. Oh, balls. Ah! Well, now I'm on that 1 health again.
Hard mode.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the easy mode thing.
Easy mode thing.
You
That
heard
way.
nothing! You heard nothing. In fact, let's just edit that part out. That never happened. See? Lava don't hurt me none. See? Oh, whoops. Ow, balls. Well, shoot. I might end up being, taking longer on this boss than we really should have. There we go, teetering animation. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that 3 times. Normally I can get him after 2, but I done messed up. Running out of things to say about this boss.
Other than the fact that it's an iron freaking fish.
Notice how the lava here isn't reflective.
No, but it seems to be going
Must be a
upstream.
conspiracy.
No, but it's going upstream for some reason.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna get the teetering animation thing. Sparkster can fly!
Hold me, James!
Hold me, James.
Titanic pose!
I'm the queen of the world! Well, you know, if there's one thing you can say about that hero of possum, is that he was well hung. Don't ask why there's a Triceratops, though, but it's there.
A Triceratops, tame Triceratops, and the fact that you shot out a fucking rock cannon.
Hey, the king is my homeboy. You know? Oh. No.
Princess!
You find your princess is in another castle. The thing that's nice, though, is you get to beat this guy up for that. Ow. Okay.
We're playing tennis for danger.
Okay. Damn it! I swear I'm not usually this bad at this.
Well, it's different because when you're playing by yourself, it's like you're, like, oh, I've done this 1,000 times. It shouldn't be a problem. But then once you're thinking how to do commentary.
Wow.
And
yeah, and I also like horrifically. Look at my HP. If I get a game over, I'm totally gonna just save state it. Oh. Well, at least I fell off the entire friggin' ship. Ah! Okay. When it's bouncing, you want to stay on the ground. When it's rolling, you want to jump. There we go. There we go.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's like either you get hit hard and then you get sent flying, or like that.
Yeah. Now I know he's right there, but he's just stone cold, has no reaction to Sparkster, like just chilling right here.
Hey, how's it going? I swear.
You even see him like flit his eyelashes at him, just like, hey there.
I'm a bug in your window. What are you doing on? I swear you look. I see something, but I'm just gonna keep flying forward here.
If you look to your right, you'll see a mortal enemy. Thankfully, there's an opportunity to get a one up here. Right there, just like that.
I was gonna say,
it's not nearly as deadly as the other one. No.
I was gonna say, don't show me how to risk that one.
And this thing's kind of annoying because it's got that, and the main way you have to beat it is by hitting these little dudes into it. There.
Oh, so you have to. Oh, so it's all about, again, timing in. But a lot of this is actually very fast-paced, surprisingly.
Ah. Yeah, I didn't manage to get him down all the way, but still not too bad. Oh, and while he's flying around like that, you can just nick him like that, too. I just like how he has that expression like, oh shit! I done messed up here. Oh man, in this section. Ow. There's just an endless supply of these motherfuckers.
Wow, it's almost like a giant version of the Magikarp.
Of the Magikarp? Oh,
from Pokemon, the anime series, remember that?
Yeah.
Where Jesse and James and Meowth would just essentially just travel around the world in a Magikarp submarine for some?
In the era when we have, like, conventional jetpacks ready for use, this is powered by a bunch of friggin' dudes on bicycles.
They look like steroid pigs that are just...
Don't they just look like sailors, too?
They do look like almost like sailors, they do.
Alright.
Hey, I was gonna say, you might want to, I was about to say, grab that banana.
And now, we get to boogie down with this boss. He approves.
Oh,
He
wow.
doesn't approve of that, but he approves. Yeah. Now, you know, I don't know why you'd want to have a weapon that literally tears your own ship apart, but, this guy does.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. So as long as he's not doing any more damage, he's just shimmying. Shimmy.
He's a wiggling and waggling. It's like, what is it, like a giant, almost slinky almost looks like?
He's the
I'm
boogie pig.
Actually, that'd be something interesting. Is like, if, because honestly, I would be the kind of guy if I was actually the Axel. If I was Axel, I'd be like just sitting on the front and be like, I hope that damn motherfucking asshole cadet pig of mine does not use that damn fucking robot. I hate when it destroys and shakes up my ship. It's just.
He looks like a slinky, doesn't he?
He does. It looks like a giant fucking slinky. Yeah, I was just like, okay, the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just glad that, you know, after beating up that little pig guy twice, that we can see the bloody nose and the black eye that he's got.
Yeah, that's just gonna
Makes it feel like it actually hurt him, because he's such an annoying prick. He's just destroying the dance floor.
I was gonna say, it's like he is just letting go on that thing.
Alright, and now the final version where you have to basically get him. You might notice that he seems to be avoiding me while he jumps every time you attack. So, like, see, I can just make him jump over me if I want to. But I want to kick his ass. And they figure that what most people will be doing is just trying to shoot as many shockwaves at him as they can. Oh, I forgot to pose.
Yeah, that's okay. So actually, no, this will actually be a good time for us here. So, thank you guys for joining us on our very first episode of Rocket Knight Adventures. Thank you, Forte, for showing me showing us this. Actually, this is really interesting. I'm actually having a lot of fun.
Yep.
Just watching.
We'll just go through the intro for the next level because it kind of plays through that.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get to that portion here. And so, he's like, "Oh crap! That damn pig destroyed the damn ship." Yeah. Okay, time to use the escape pod. That's conveniently in my cockpit.
It's definitely not the Death Star back there.
That's because does that look like another Death Star?
No, it's got a pig snout on it. Of course not.
Oh, so it's Ganondorf's castle.
Yeah. All right.
So let's go ahead and pause.
Anyways,
once again, thank you guys for joining us on Rocket Knight Adventures. Our first episode on this. Once again, Forte, thank you for showing us and thank you for joining us on this one. We hope that you guys are liking it. If you do, leave a like, leave down a comment before. Let us know if you guys want us to continue this a little bit more often. This one may not be as often as, say, our postings of the Digimon stream, as well as the for some reason I always felt like was Dishonored with our Dishonored playthroughs as well. But both Forte and I will try our best to get these recordings done as much as possible. So again, if you guys do like it, leave a like and let us know down in the comments below. All right, Forte, any last words?
Yeah. Well, when in doubt, just launch yourself at people with a jetpack.
This is Team.EXE logging off.